Welcome to Hugh Jeff, your ticket to the past. Here you'll see rare, forgotten, and sometimes shocking photographs. Each picture tells a story. Subscribe now and join us on a journey through history's hidden archives. Before we begin, tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? And if you have a story or a memory from the past, share it too. We love reading them, and so do other viewers. Some folks sitting in a horseless carriage from the first New York Auto Show in 1900. Salvador Dali on a carriage drawn by his goat, 1953. The cloud from an A-bomb test stretches out and floats away over the desert, by Dave Cicero, Nevada, 1957. The Painter of the Eiffel Tower, Paris, 1953. Jack Nicholson chilling out during filming of The Shining in Colorado, 1980. David Bowie and Iggy Pop, Copenhagen Railway Station, 1976. A young Arnold Schwarzenegger This is the Statue of Liberty, under construction in Paris in 1884. Billy Sianis and his beer-drinking goat, 1940. Johnny Cash with his guitar, Nashville, Tennessee, 1960. Muhammad Ali talking a young man out of jumping. This Rio de Janeiro, 1984. A dog holds on to a little boy as he tries to retrieve a ball in a river with his golf club, 1920s. Car show in the 1950s. American heavyweight boxer Cassius Clay in a mock victory pose over the Beatles, 1964. Audrey Hepburn in the Congo, 1958. The gorgeous Marilyn Monroe, circa 1950s. Ernest Hemingway boxing in Africa. John Lennon and Yoko Ono, Pose on the steps of the Apple Building in London, 1969. Parking at the Grand Canyon, 1914. An American soldier at an advanced Allied base with his pet kangaroo, 1942. A young boy saluting his father at his grave. Henri Matisse in his apartment in Nice, 1910. Louis Armstrong and Johnny Cash, 1970. Flatiron Building, New York, in 1904. Charlie Chaplin and Mahatma Gandhi, 1931. Last Prisoners of Alcatraz leaving, 1963. Dummy head, used by John Anglin to fool prison guards, Alcatraz, 1962. George Harrison's original lyrics for Here Comes the Sun, 1969. When a man loves cats, I am his friend and comrade, without further introduction. Mark Twain. A 5-megabyte hard drive being loaded onto a Pan Am plane, 1956. Model and actress Jean Shrimpton walks barefoot in the rain, down King's Road, London, 1964. Martin Luther King Jr., circa 1963. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius, 1944. A little boy has a surprise for his girlfriend. A British soldier shaking hands with a kitten in the snow. Noulette, France, 1917s. Nap Time, Woodstock, 1969. All this technology is making us antisocial. Indiana School Children's Class in Gun Safety, 1956. Civil Rights March, Washington, 1963. Two young men enjoying Woodstock, 1969. Atari Computer Demonstration, 1979. A U.S. Marine feeds an orphan kitten during the Korean War, 1953. Iconic aerial shot of Muhammad Ali defeating Williams, 1966. The Beatles at the EMI Studios in Abbey Road, 1967. Robert Kennedy stops for lunch while campaigning for his brother in Bluefield, West Virginia, 1960. Harrison Ford in his high school yearbook. David Bowie and Iggy Pop in Moscow, 1976. A dog and cat in Paris. George Harrison, enjoying a cup of tea. Two high school students in their Cadet Corps uniforms at a dance, 1948. In 1976, a prankster did this to the Hollywood sign in honor of California relaxing marijuana laws. "13-year-old Mila Jovovich, walking the streets of New York, 1946. Marilyn Monroe, performing to troops in Korea, 1954. The only existing photo of a quagga, a plains zebra that is now extinct, London, 1870. A game of human chess, St. Petersburg, then Leningrad, Russia, 1924. The smallest shop in London, 1910. Occupied by a cobbler, the shop is 6 feet long, 5 feet high, and 2 feet deep. Baby Jimi Hendrix, early 1940s. A 16-year-old Sid Vicious going to a David Bowie concert at Earl's Court, 1973. Early morning train in Japan, 1964. New York in the snow, circa 1905. A French soldier feeding his kitten, Indochina, 1956. Leatherwood, Kentucky, 1964. Afghan villager brings American troops occupying his village a cup of tea as a sign of hospitality. Oskar Schindler greeted by 300 Holocaust survivors in Jerusalem, May 1st, 1962. President John F. Kennedy and Jackie Kennedy photo booth. Larry Hagman and Barbara Eden in I Dream of Jeannie, 1960s. Alfred Hitchcock and Sean Connery, 1964. Little Inuit Girl and Her Puppy, 1949. A stylish duo, Pattie Boyd and Tom Courtenay, in The London Rain, 1963. Patti Smith, Chelsea Hotel, 1971. The Two Types of Boys in London, 1937. Russians wait in line outside a new McDonald's fast food restaurant in Moscow, 1991. Atmospheric photograph of Waterloo Place, London in 1899. Cross-section of the Titanic. Arnold Schwarzenegger on a bike, 1970s. Diana Ross at Studio 54, circa 1979. Frank Sinatra with Audrey Hepburn. Marilyn Monroe reads James Joyce's Ulysses in a playground circa 1955. Blackhawks and Maple Leafs looking for a contact lens, 1962. London, 1960s. Gene Simmons and a 13-year-old Brooke Shields, 1978. Christmas in the German Trenches, World War I, circa 1915. Police Officer John Shuttleworth, Waist High in Floodwaters, Cambridge, Ontario, 1974. Al Pacino and Simonetta Stefanelli in The Godfather, 1972. "17-year-old British model Twiggy wearing a hooded mini dress, London, 1967. That was today's journey into the past. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. There are so many more forgotten stories waiting to be uncovered.